If you want to make the most out of your resources in your business, your time, your money, your energy, you need to be clear about your brand. In this video, we're going to cover 7 common symptoms that might mean you need to invest in clarifying your brand message. Hi, my name is Andrea Reindl. I am a brand strategist and the founder of Legacy Creative. On this channel, we are going to give you all of our how-tos, our nuts and bolts, our what we do to help build epic brands that create amazing customer journeys. Please subscribe if you're a branding nerd like we are. Now, today we're going to talk about the 7 signs I see frequently in businesses that are indications that branding will help them take their business to the next level. It'll help them grow from where they are now to where they want to be because they will have clarity about their message and who they are and how they show up to their customers, to their team, to their vendors. So when you go to a doctor or a health practitioner or somebody because you have a symptom in your body that something's hurting and not working well, that doctor or practitioner will listen to all of your symptoms and then assess or diagnose what they think might be going on with the problem. So for example, I have some problems with my knees, and when I go to the physiotherapist, instead of her just like saying, oh, hey, let's fix your knees, she actually identified that it was my hips that were weak and gave me exercises for my hips that needed to be fixed in order to align my hips so my knees didn't hurt. That's what we're going to talk about today. What are some symptoms of things that might be going on in your business where investing in branding and deciding to master the art of branding will actually help you alleviate those symptoms? Because ultimately, if you own a business or if you're a visionary or if you work on a purpose-driven team, what you really want is growth in your business to help as many people as possible. All right, symptom number 1 is people don't get your vision. So imagine you're at a cocktail party and someone asks you, what do you do? And you light up, start talking about what it is that you do, and they glaze over. That's because they don't really understand what it is that you do or the impact that you want to make in the world, and they don't get your vision. Very often, people who have a very big vision or people who have an idea for their company have a hard time articulating it because they haven't really clarified what is that vision and that mission that they're on. And an exercise in understanding your overarching brand will help you get clear on your vision, which means you can pass that vision to prospects, to customers, to your team, to your vendors, and frankly, even to your mom so that she understands what it is that you're excited about. Symptom number 2 is you don't know what you're selling. Okay, that might sound really odd to some of you, and it might even sound like, what the heck, how can somebody not know what they're selling? You would be surprised how often I sit across the table from a client and I ask them, what do you want to get out of our time together? And the first thing they'll tell me is, I want to know what I do and how to communicate it. I want help identifying what it is that I sell. This is true if you are a coach, if you are a service provider, like even if you're a chiropractor or a hairdresser, really understanding what is the value you bring to your customers and what are you selling them. It's a really, really common thing that when you are not clear on your brand, you have a hard time articulating what you're selling. And hey, if you're feeling like, this might be me right now, don't worry about it. You're not alone. There's so many people who have that same problem. They have a vision, they have something they want to create, and yet they have no idea how to package and sell it. So if you don't know what you're selling or you're fuzzy about what you're selling, it could be a brand problem. Number 3, your repeat business is not performing the way you'd like it to. It is much easier to keep a client than to go get a new client. It is much easier to keep a good relationship with your prospects than it is to go and get new ones. So if you do not have customers coming back over and over and over again to your business, it might be a brand problem, because why aren't they coming back to your business? If you are a hairdresser, they should be coming back. If you're a therapist, they should be coming back. If you're a chiropractor, they should be coming back. If you're a coach, you have a membership. Whatever it is that you're selling, you should have customers coming back over and over and over and over again into your business. If they're not, you might have a brand problem. Number 4, you are not getting referrals from your customers. So this is kind of the same as the last one, but it's different because are your customers sending you their friends, their family, the people that they know? Are they out raving about you on a regular basis? When they're sitting at a cocktail party and someone says, hey, I need a therapist, are you the first name that comes to their mind? If you are not getting referrals from your customers, there may be something broken in your customer experience and your brand experience. Maybe it's something where you're not asking for referrals, or you're not telling them who your ideal client is so that they know to send you referrals. Whatever it is, very often when people aren't getting referrals in their business, it's actually a customer journey brand problem. It's something to do with where, hey, we're not being congruent with our overall brand message, so it isn't easy for people to send us referrals. Number 5, one of my favorite ones to fix, is your staff and your team don't embody your vision. So that means when they work on your website, when they interact with your customers, when they're answering customer service tickets, when they pick up the phone and talk to a prospect or a customer, they don't really embody and get your vision. Very often that's because you can't clearly articulate to them what should be real about your brand. Like, they can't see the vision, they don't understand that they're part of something bigger. I believe that people want to contribute at their highest and best level every day when they come to work. And if you're clear on your brand and they're connected to your brand, your team, your staff, and your vendors will do that. So if you are not seeing the level of employee engagement that you would like, it might be a brand problem. Number 6, you are not growing fast enough. I see this all the time. My customers will often say things to me that sound like, I feel like a gated horse. This just isn't growing fast enough for me. I know I could be doing more. I know I could be helping more people, but it's not moving fast enough. You might have a brand problem. Here's why you might have a brand problem if you're not growing fast enough. Once you're clear on your branding, on your mission statement, on who you are in the world, on how you want to make people feel, on how you communicate how you make people feel, all the things that make up the essence of a brand, once you're clear on that, everybody knows how to be a little part of a big vision and you grow faster. So if you're not growing as fast as you like, maybe it's because you need to slow down and invest in communicating that from a brand perspective so that everybody gets it and everybody can contribute to faster growth. Number 7, and one of my favorites, is you don't know what offer to lead with. How are you charging your customers and what offer do you lead with? Do you charge them a little bit and then a little bit more and then enroll them on a membership program? Or do you sell them like just a teaser of working with you and then sell them something else? If you're not really sure where to start with your customer journey and how to create the most loyal customers that get the best transformations, that are super happy with whatever product or service you're offering, you might have a brand problem because you're not clear about what's in it for the customer. And true branding means that everything that you do, you are thinking about your customer experience. You're thinking about how can you make their world a better place. If you fall in love with solving problems, you'll automatically have a faster growing, better performing business, and part of that comes from understanding your brand. So if you're not sure where to start with what offer to provide to your prospects, you might have a brand problem. I hope this was helpful for you to be able to see that sometimes symptoms in your business really are just because you're not clear about your brand. All right, how many of those can you check off the box and go tick, tick, tick? Yep, I feel that, I get it. If any of these resonated with you and you realize you might have a brand problem, please subscribe to this channel. We're gonna help you in any way possible to help you get clear on your brand. And if you bump over to our website, we've got a resource page that gives you lots of like templates and tools and things that we use that will also be updating as time goes on, that gives you all the resources we use to help build amazing brands. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next video.